Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to play with EBR 75 FL10 as you can see in my garage. Before we start the video I want to tell you two things. The first one is don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any future videos if you enjoy and like my content. If you are new to the channel, watch till the end, and just then if you enjoyed my content and want to see more, subscribe so we can make this community bigger and you are going to be able to see my future content. The second thing that I want to tell you guys is, as of right now, as this video goes live, Wargaming is selling the EBR 75 FL10 in the premium shop, and I think it's around 26 euros, so if you have a coupon you can get it pretty much for 20 euros. So if you have plans or you wish to buy it, now it's the right time. For those who already have it or just bought it, you ask yourself how should they play the EBR 75. We all know that we have to spot with it, but let's be honest, everyone knows that. So what are you going to do if you are, let's say, top tier or in a full tier 8 game? It's simple. You forget about spotting and you just go for the damage. And now you think to yourself, but crazy boy, isn't the wheel tank meant to be played as a spotter? Well, yes, but no. We do have a gun, and we do have damage. So I guess we can pretty much focus on doing damage after damage. That's why today, guys, I'm going to teach you how to do a lot of damage with this tank, and not like, let's say, 2k or 2k and a half. No, guys. I'm going to teach you how to get high caliber in a tier 8 game with a wheeled light tank. So, because damage is damage and we are going to focus on damage, I want to share you a bit of information about my crew and my equipment. As you can see, my first skill is 6th Sense. Always have it on every tank so that you know when you are spotted, but my advice is not to wait for it. Like, if you are going to shoot and you know you are going to get spotted, go as fast as possible into cover, because 6th Sense, it's like you have to wait 3 seconds until it goes up. So if you are going to shoot and you are going to get spotted, you have to wait 3 seconds for 6th Sense to go up, and enemies will have 3 seconds to aim and shoot you. So you are risking really a lot for, let's say, just one shot. Always shoot and go back to cover so that you know if you are spotted or not. The next one is Snapshot. It's good for snapshots, like if you peek into a corner and you just want to shoot and go back. It's pretty much the best skill for doing that. And if you are moving your turret and you don't want to aim. The next one is Smooth Ride, and it basically helps you shoot more accurate when you are moving. You are going with a light tank with 80 kilometers per hour, so you are going to need this skill. The second one is situation awareness, and I want you to think of recon as well, because I'm going to my view range, and as you can see in my view range we have +7 from recon and +10 from situational awareness. So those skills are very important to every light tank. You want to see the enemies before they see you, so that's very important. BIA, it's like a overall boost to your tank. It works as ventilation. We are going to get to equipment too. So BIA is giving us +8 view range, plus 0.8 camo, so it basically helps with everything. Then our third skill, designated target. What this skill does is, if you spot an enemy and you go very fast into cover, he is still going to be spotted for 10 seconds. With this skill you get 2 seconds more, so from 10 seconds he is going to be spotted 12 seconds, and that gives your team a big chance to shoot the enemies if they are missing their first shot and they need to reload. Off-road driving, it's like helping your tank be better in swamps or let's say difficult terrain. It's not really helping on a city map. because yeah, it's concrete, so your tank is going to go well. And my last skill, and very important one, concealment. Your camo, guys, in a light tank, it's one of the most important things. You don't want to be spotted. So there is a thing with light tanks, because they have an advantage, and their advantage is if they are moving or staying stationary, they are not going to get any reduced camo. It's just the same. If you're playing a medium or a heavy and you are moving, your camo goes down. Not with light tanks. So you can go in a bush, make circles, go forward and back, and your camo stays the same. So it's a very big advantage, and you want to have camo on your lights, because it helps you not getting spotted, and with your view range combined you can spot other enemies and they are not going to spot you. Now, we talked about crew skills. Let's go to the equipment. Coated optics, it's a 10% boost to your view range, and in our case it goes with plus 35 from the coated optics, so it's very important. Ventilation, it's like BIA, overall boost. You get 5% to all crew skills, so you get 5% more view range, 5% more camo, 5% faster reloading, and etc. Vertical stabilizer, well, you have to think this thing is made for, let's say, tanks that have really big aim. But there is a catch. If you are going very fast, you will need this. Like with our EBR in this case, we are going to go with 80 kilometers per hour. So we need vertical stabilizer so that we can shoot more accurate while driving. So, as you can see, we have strong coffee, and well, it's a big boost. Like it's 10% boost to all your skills, but there is a catch. If you are going to get set on fire, there is almost nothing you can do against it. You can put some fire extinguishers on bones and have the skill, but it's not going to work as good as a fire extinguisher. So I advise you to think if you are going to play very risky or not. If you're going to play with EBR in a bush, you can take strong coffee. You are not going to get so much spotted. But if you are going to do an active spot, you are going to risk it a lot. Like you are going to risk it a lot. But after all, it's your choice. This was my mini tutorial, shall I say, and I hope you liked it. Leave me a comment if this tutorial helps you, and right now we are going to go into the games. We are playing on steps. It's a tier 8 game. No low tiers or no top tiers, it's just overall tier 8. And we are going to make the minimap a little bit bigger. Okay, so right now I'm thinking to myself, we have to do damage. It's a tier 8, it's our chance, we have to take some damage. But still we are very fast, so we are going to use that in our advantage. And we are going to go on the middle of the map. As you can see, I think it's for everyone the same. You just press X and you go into the fast mode so that you can go faster. The other mode is more used to dodge bullets from the enemies. And we are going to take a very aggressive position on the middle of the map. Did the T-92 manage to spot us? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. And there is the LT. We are going to put some, let's say, 3 shots into him. And he can't really do much about it. He is going to change his position. That's very smart of him, because there was not really much he could do against us. And now I do want to spot what is sniping on the enemy team. In this position I am safe from that flank, but if someone is spotting me on the right side, and it happened, so someone did manage to spot me from the right side. And as you can see, it was a Batchet. I'm reloading HE so that I can... In the first place I wanted to go for that T-92, but now that I see Batchet I'm thinking, well, I can easily shoot him with my HE because I have big penetration. I did hesitate there to take the shot because I didn't want to get spotted. So we managed to spot someone not sniping. It's only the guard. And now we are going to go for some damage. The first one penetrated, sadly the second one didn't manage to penetrate. It's still almost 400 damage. And I have to say with the light tank, it's a lot. Doing 400 damage in under 2 seconds, it's a lot. That T92 is playing too aggressive right there, so we are going to finish him. We're going to finish him because I think it's our time. And oh boy, ulti is there too. I didn't expect that. Let's run away. Did we dodge the bullet? Yep. And now we have to run. LT managed to put one into us, and we can't do much about it. And right now we are just going to retreat because, as you can see, not only they have 2 lights there. Oh, one is dead right now, but the Hawk was sniping from behind. So still, we are just 1 tank. The first shot didn't penetrate, but the second one goes in. Again, I was shooting AG there, so for more damage. As I told you, we are going to go for more damage. Using auto aim to shoot at budget, we managed to connect one. And as you can see, we have already 2k damage, almost 2k damage, let's say, and it's just 3 minutes into the battle, so there you go. Build tank can do a lot of damage. Managed to spot Arctis, reloading HE, and can we pen him? Well, that's what this tank is good and bad in the same time. Most of the time you are going to penetrate only 1 shot of the 2 if you are going to shoot with HE. There is our budget. We missed our first shot, and we managed to put a second one into him, and we penetrated him. Now, our problem is that budget, because he can keep us spotting and spotted, and we took a shot from the guard. I forgot about him. I really forgot about that guard. We took out the budget. Well, we did something bad there. We stopped, and you have to avoid that. Hello, budget. Can we put 2 shots into him? 1 and 2. And that was snapshotting. As you see, I just picked, shooted, and picked again. I didn't stay to aim. You have to stay always on the move with this tank. If you stop, you are going to die. We are a very easy target. We have no armor, and we are not really a paper tank, because sometimes if enemies are shooting HE, they are not penetrating us. We have the wheels. It's a special mechanic on these wheeled tanks, but still, don't risk it. 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes into the game, and we have 3.2k damage in a tier 8. I think for each tank in tier 8, it's a decent game. I wanted to take some shots at budget, but he's not going to peek. There goes this. Right now I'm shooting with heat, because in my mind was I wanted to go on the flank to shoot that guard, but budget managed to push back. So right now we are just throwing our money out. It's a premium tank, so shooting heat, it's not really the best thing, because you are not going to make too much credits out of it. Sadly, we missed that Udes there. I don't know how, because he was right in front of us, but we miss him. It is what it is. Can we put 2 shots into here? I'm going to try again. Okay, so we missed again our first shot. I don't know where that shot went, but still. In total we managed to put 2 into him. I think 3, sorry 3. We managed to put 3 into him. And well, as you can see in the chat right now, I'm pinging the map and telling that Yak Panther to follow me. And the reason is, on the minimap, that Su-101 was spotted there. And there you go, there he is. Let's bait him that we go to the right, but we are going to the left. Who shooted us? Oh, the guard! The guard is back! He came all the way from the left side of the map to here. As you can see, we again managed to only penetrate one, but we have to run because that guard is going to go after us if we are staying there. Let's see, can we find the Artie again? Sadly, we didn't manage to kill him in the first time. There he is, shooting on the move without a problem. And right now I'm seeing 3 heavies on our right flank, so I wanna help them. At the same time, I don't wanna get shot at by Renegade or AS3. So we are going to go on this little hill and try to snipe them from above. We don't wanna get too close, because it's a random and they are going to turn the turret after us. And there is the IS-3 in the open. That was just 3 damage right there, I have to be honest. That IS-3 is just 3 damage in open. Bye IS-3. And here is an important part. I'm not moving because I don't know where that Panther 2 was. I waited for a few seconds and then I started moving. I don't know where that Panther 2 was, and if he was coming after me, I didn't want to let him know where I was going to go. But it seems like Panther had no problem with us, like he was not even following us. Sadly we missed. Our first shot was my bad, because I used auto aim target. There you go, man. And right now we are having an advantage over the enemy team, but the guard is almost full HP, and I think that the tank destroyer is more than half HP, so not really in a good spot. We are 1 shot for each of them, so we can't risk any shots. And we are going to see what happens with this tank when you stop, because it's a good tank, it's a fast tank, but if you stop and you don't pay attention to the map, you are going to die. We managed to reset the base, but as I told you guys, never ever stop with this tank. Sadly I did it, and there was no escape from me. So, as you can see guys, we lost the battle. We can't do anything about it, but we managed to take that high caliber. And taking a high caliber with a wheeled vehicle, that's something that not really a lot of players can do. And that's why I want to show you that this tank is capable of more than you think. As you can see from the team score, we are the best in damage done in our team. We have almost triple the damage of that AMX, or we have the triple the damage of that Samoa. We managed to take home 4.6k damage and 800 assist. It was a lost game, but we still managed to take 70k credits home. Moving to our second game, we are in Ghost Town, and it's again a tier 8 match. No low tiers, no top tier, just tier 8. We are going to go on the left side, and the reason because of that is we are very fast and we can get on the hill in that bush over there without any problem. Like, there is no problem for us. A lot of times when you cross from the hill going up to that bush, the enemies are going to shoot you from line A because they are sniping. But with EBR there should be no problem. Nobody can be that fast in that position, so we can get there free. And as you can see, we didn't spot anyone, they didn't spot us, so as I said, the speed of this tank is pretty much amazing. So as I said, the speed of this tank is amazing. Now, we are going to get some shots, because it's time that the enemies are going to come. I wasn't paying attention in that spot, so that IS-3 got to go for free. Hello prototype. We put 1 shot into him. There was no time for us to put the second shot. And we are a lot of mediums on this hill, a lot of mediums. Can we spot something else? No. Right now I'm trying to see if I'm going to get spotted from the front, but I'm not. We can't get any shots in that corner there. And I think it's time to push for us. It's time to push because we are just not helping our team. And we are like 5 tanks on this flank. So there goes the prototype. And as you can see, we are very close to him, but he didn't manage to spot us. That's because we have vents and we are playing with strong coffee, and we have the crew skill with the camouflage. We can easily pen that side from T-28 prototype because he's not going to be able to turn to us that easily. There we go. And as you can see, we almost did 1k damage. The UDIs got spotted, but I'm not making any problems because we have a bush in our front, so it's like we are in a double bush. He's not going to spot us, we are going to spot him and go back. And that's what I mean with double bush tactic. You spot him, you go back, and you shoot from behind the bush so that you are not going to get spotted back. And as you can see, this UDIs is not really doing much, but we are not going to let him stay there. We managed to get some assisting damage, and oh, that is the IS-3. I think the first one was a tracking shot, I'm not sure. It's a blind shot, so yeah, I think yeah. The first one was not penetrating, and we got the second shot. So as you can see, and as I always said, most of the time if you're sniping with this tank, only one shot is going to get to penetrate. That is the ZOWIE. He is playing right in the position that we were playing a few days ago. The problem for him is that his base is right in front of him, so he's playing 2 possibly right here. Sadly our HE didn't penetrate in the first time, but we managed to penetrate the second one, and I think we can finish him with 2 penetrations. Let's see where he... Oh, he's running. Hello, ZOWIE. Why are you running? Why are you running? Bye bye, ZOWIE. Well played, man. The position that he was using, it's not good in this mode. Like, they have the base, we have to attack it. It was not a good position, it was a very red line position. If it was, let's say, I don't know, the other type of game, Assault, it was a very good position. And can we put some shots in that Lorraine? And before I forget, 4 minutes into the game, and we managed to do 3k damage. And there is plenty of juicy HP in the game. Let's reload some AP. And Lorraine is in the city, IS-3 is in the city, Carnarvon is in the city. There is no chance for us to do some damage on that, guys. But the budget and STG was last spotted on this flank. Now I don't expect that budget to be there because there is no point for him being there. He has no spot or nothing to do there. But STG can be sniping from the seal, and oh boy, he is here. Let's go for the track. We managed to track him. Let's go back. He is coming after us. Don't think that he has the gun depression. Well, he has. A very big mistake by me, because I didn't expect him to have so much gun depression, but I don't think that he has a lot of gun depression. It's just that I didn't pay attention at what he was doing. And as you can see, sometimes I'm let's say a monkey too. Like, I take one shot from him, I don't learn my lesson, and I do the same mistake, so I take my second shot. Right there we lost all of our HP just because we didn't use our brain. Now Bachat didn't spot us, so he is further away than we anticipated. STG is going to go back in that bush, I think, and he's going to either snipe or search for us. So we are pretty safe here in this bush because he has no chance of spotting us. There is nothing he can do. Oh, there is a budget. He was just, I think, waiting for me. Let's try the double bush technique. Not penetrating and missing. Sadly, 48 damage to a budget is not really going to do. It's not really going to do a lot. As you can see, the poor view range tells its story. Like, he was just in front of us, but he got outspotted because, well, our view range is very bad. I'm trying to build an angle to see him over the hills. Come on, budget. Come on, don't run from me. I don't want him to come too closer to me, because any closer to me, because he can spot us. Yeah, he has 2 marks, so he is a good player, or let's say a decent player. I should take some assist. STG shot after us, and a very nice shot on the move. STG is the last one remaining. We have 4.3k damage, and I think we can still get some shots in that Russian medium tank, because no one is going to shoot him in that position. Scorpion G is too low to go for it, so we are going to go for him, but not on the right side, because we got spotted on the right side. So if he is a bit smart, he's going to expect us right on that side, and as I told you guys, he did expect us there. Can we not get shot? We are lucky, and he's dead. In this position he's dead. He can't do anything about it, because we can just make circles and circles and circles. Sorry, my friend, this is the game. And as you can see, we have 4.9k damage and 500 assists. Let's see the game stats. And as I told you guys, we took the high caliber once again. 2 times we took the high caliber with a wheeled vehicle. This time we managed to take the ace with us, and as you can see from the team score, we did 5.1k damage. Like, we did double as much as IS-3. We managed to do almost triple the damage of 4 tier 8 heavies. I mean, that's amazing. This tank is just amazing. And as you can see from the detailed report, we managed to take home 105k credits. We managed to make some credits, take some high calibers, and take the aids with a wheeled vehicle. If you did like this video, don't forget to subscribe, turn that bell notification so that you are not going to miss any future content that I'm going to post. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and see you next time, guys.